Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. Things are a little bit different tonight, if you couldn't tell.
Just slightly.
Just a little bit different. We have...
Well, different for Adam, not different for me.
Right. This is actually very normal content. This is like a Tuesday night for you, basically.
Yes, exactly.
Tonight, we have the very wonderful, very talented AubTheBuilder here with us. Everybody say hello to AubTheBuilder.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. But this is a very exciting build stream tonight. Let me grab my phone real quick. I'm grabbing my phone. Let's make sure we're good to go. Yes, we are live. Hello, everybody. So we're Teletubbies tonight.
We are Teletubbies.
This is what's happening right now. We're building the same set tonight as well. I don't know if here. Let me see if I can. Yeah, you want to hold up the set and show it off. Here, let's see. Oh, there's the chat. Hello. Okay, here we go. Now we can see the chat. We couldn't see it before. Earth244 is here. 2x3 Studios.
Hello.
Jason Hader is here. Let's show off here. This is what we're building. Of course, I've got to change the transition here. Bear with us while we get started. We're building the Creator 3-in-1 Tiger. There's a colloquially known as the Butt Tiger, of course.
The Butt Tiger.
But hope you guys are having a good night. If you don't know AubTheBuilder, why don't you just like introduce yourself to everyone who's very confused about what's going on camera right now?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm AubTheBuilder. Mainly, I'm over on Instagram.
Dave Holder is here. Dave Holder said I usually pay a high premium to see this kind of kinky stuff.
Oh gosh.
Listen, the donation button is right there, Dave. We
Look.
know you're looking at that, so you know this is.
You can get it for free on my Instagram account.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm AubTheBuilder. I'm over on Instagram. I love Lego, and I do. Yeah, I'm like not close
There
enough,
you go.
right? Hello.
Don't be shy. Yeah.
Can you hear me better now? Is this what you wanted, Dave? Yeah, I'm over on Instagram. I love Lego. I also like to do stop motion. Learned a lot from Adam here, so.
She's amazing. Go follow AubTheBuilder if you don't. Why don't we just why are we wearing Teletubby costumes? Like, can you explain where this came from? Because this is a whole craze sweeping the Lego community by storm right now.
It is. So, it started.
We've already, thank you 2x3 Studios. We've already got 99 cents. Thank you for that. We're gonna get a real nice dinner after this in costume, basically.
Yeah, so I randomly decided to bring a Teletubby costume to Brick World last year, and Nicole Girl Bricks a lot, and I thought it would be funny to dress up in costume for the garage sale. So it just happened, and now the Teletubby thing has spiraled into I have all 4 colors, and it's become my thing.
It's basically the craziest thing going on in Lego right now. Like, if you haven't seen the dancing videos of Aubrey, Jean, Nicole, everybody, it's so funny. And obviously, I feel like it's an honor to be here wearing to don the tub, to have this on my body. I feel like it's just such an honor. It's really hard to actually like keep on.
Yep.
We plan on building with our Teletubby costumes on this entire time. I don't know how long these are gonna stay on though.
I don't know.
I'm about to try and open this bag with these on, and I feel like this is gonna be the hardest part of this.
I had a very hard time. I can't open the booklet.
Hang on, let me try this.
So.
Yeah, I'm like opening the entire thing.
All right, we're on page 12. Okay, we're going back.
Yeah, you kind of gotta like work your way back.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. We got it. We got it.
This is very difficult. This is we usually stream for a couple hours, but this might be like an all-night stream, just considering this is not the biggest set, but the challenge has been set forth here. Stick Bricks is here. How's it going? Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday night. We are back to live streaming every week. We've been doing this every week at 7 p.m. Eastern, or around 7. We started a little bit late tonight, but yeah, hope you guys are having a good week. This is your first time on the stream.
Yes, this is my first time on the stream.
This is an unforgettable night already, with already just the Teletubby costumes. This is my first time actually wearing costumes, because you brought these to Atlanta BrickCon.
I did.
If you guys saw my videos and pictures from Atlanta BrickCon, everybody, Aubrey brought like a tub of costumes, and everybody was wearing them. There were shark costumes at one point. Like,
we have inflatable shark costumes, which, you know, that could be our next build challenge.
Yes, I'm here for it. I'm a big fan of Left Shark from the old days. So as long as I can be Left Shark.
Okay, I meant to go look that up.
Do you not know about Left Shark?
So I vaguely remember, but I don't fully remember. So,
this is so hard. By the way,
educate me right now.
So Left Shark is from the Super Bowl, like 8 years ago. I can't remember. Left Shark is also, what's up, Rapture Raccoon? We're here for your entertainment tonight.
Yes,
you know?
hello.
Basically, Left Shark was this backup dancer in the Super Bowl for Katy Perry, and they're very awkward, and they got super popular. It's like a big internet meme, but they do this kind of like awkward dance back and forth. Jay Stater said, "Let's go, my favorite streamers." Yes, usually Aubrey's streaming on Instagram, right? Like
normally I am streaming on Instagram.
This is not but she does have a YouTube channel as well, so you can subscribe to that. Are you?
It doesn't have anything on it. But I do have a YouTube. I eventually plan on putting things on there, but there is not anything there right now.
Your Instagram is where most of your stuff is, though.
Yes, my Instagram is where most of the party is happening.
All right, I think we're putting bricks down. I'm starting this now, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, this is very difficult.
Let me know in the chat if the music is loud or bothersome. I finally got the music working. Last couple of weeks we haven't had any music, but I'm hoping that it holds out tonight. So, just the bare necessities of streaming. hopefully the camera works. Here, hang on. We're gonna go to our build cam here. Let's do this. There we go. So hopefully this camera right here stays on all night and doesn't overheat. That's my finger crossed.
You can't even
single Teletubby finger.
Single Teletubby finger.
Are we racing, Aubrey? Or is this a race or?
All right, if we're racing, I can't talk anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll not race then.
Because I'll get way too distracted.
Tell me what you've been working on, what you've been excited about, what Lego stuff you got going on. Like, what has life been like for AubTheBuilder lately? What have you been up to?
Oh gosh. Okay. So, honestly, lately I have not been building a lot of things. I have been kind of getting my Lego room organized. I got a lot of shelves recently, so I can actually display my stuff.
Nice.
And I guess for what's been exciting me the most recently, Friends Space.
Yeah.
I love all of the Friends Space stuff. Other than that, I have a couple of things in my backlog that I really need to build. I have the Lion Knights castle.
Yes. Right here.
And then I have Rivendell. So those are two very large sets. Mm-hmm. So I need to build those, and now I cannot flip this page.
I'm struggling to turn the pieces in the right way. This is great. Do you already have space? So here's the thing. Here's the question. Because you got Rivendell and Lion Knights, and you also just did your new setup at your house with your backdrop, which looks amazing, by the way. Do you have space planned, or do you just buy stuff and say I'll figure it out as I go? W Decker is here with, again, every week here. I'm happy to see it with $10. Love the new look.
Wow,
this is thank you so much. This is just every week now. I guess I have to show up in costume.
Exactly.
That's how it's gonna go.
So I don't. Oh yeah, good. Good luck picking.
Here we go. I'm dropping pieces.
The space question. So I do have space for Rivendell and Lion Knights, but I will have to take some things and put them in storage. I'm trying to be a little more intentional about what I'm displaying. I will still keep all the sets that I have. I'm not ready to start selling stuff, but as far as what gets to be put on the shelf, I have a ton of Star Wars stuff that I decided to box up. Just because I have a lot of Star Wars and I didn't want it to take up 4 of my bookshelves.
Yep.
So I do have space. I also, you know, the reef has a place in the room, which is nice. Yeah, which is nice.
She has an amazing, if you haven't seen it, coral reef mock that is an award-winning mock, by the way. Actually, like the first time you displayed that. That's
first time.
An incredible story.
Yeah, so first time going to a convention. First time displaying. My 3rd mock. Was fortunate enough to win Best Small Layout.
So cool.
Yeah, it's a very, very... Oh, this is taking a lot of...
I know.
A lot of,
we might be here a while, guys. Entertainingly Lame said, y'all looking great. I'm boxing up Star Wars stuff to make display stuff right now. There you go.
Yep, I have probably one Billy bookcase that fits the Star Wars stuff that I chose to keep out. I could have probably filled like 2.5 maybe, just because I feel like a lot of the Star Wars stuff is bigger too. But yeah, I'm like, not that I don't love Star Wars, I do, but I'm ready to display other things.
It's the battle of space and trying to find space. I'm actually, for the first time, I think, in 3 years, listing some of my sets on eBay. Like, I'm actually like, it's not because I don't want them. It's just because, like, if you don't have the space, even if it's stuff that you really like, sometimes you got to make tough decisions. So, 2x3 said, out of all the sets that you have, which one is your favorite? What would you say to that? Favorite Lego set?
Wally. The Wally set?
Wally. Wally. Why Wally?
I love Wally.
That was one you got kind of recently too, right?
As simple as it is, I love Wally.
That is a great choice.
So, that one, yeah, I would say I recently built the, am I going to say this right? Let's hope I say it right. Auspicious Dragon. Did I say that right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. I said, oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. I said, I read it incorrectly. I said a suspicious.
He does look kind of sus.
On a stream. Like,
did you get called out on the live stream right there?
Yes, immediately. So the whole thing, it's now I just call it the Suspicious Dragon.
The Suspicious Dragon.
But that set is beautiful. It's really cool.
Do you have that one on display right now?
I do, yeah. That one is one of my favorite display sets.
All right, I'm going to propose we take off the gloves. Actually, we'll do this.
Oh my gosh, it's only been 13 minutes.
It's only been 13 minutes, and this is all I have so far, if you can see.
Oh
if
gosh,
you're watching this right now, we've got a few people watching this. Like, tell us right now, and don't do this with kindness in your mind. Should we keep these gloves on to build the entire time? I'm already sweating. I don't know about you. Like, I don't know what your longest time you've spent in the Teletubby costume is, but we're gonna be here for a couple hours. So, should we keep the gloves on for now, or should we take them off? What do you think? Like,
I think we should keep them on.
You think we should keep them on? Okay. I'm in the camp of we should take them off at some point. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Rapture said, did I send you 17 versions of Wall-E at Brick Cascades?
Yes, you did.
That's a really good... I saw the Jurassic Park Wall-E, and that one was really cool.
Yeah, I might regret what I just said.
The hardest thing is turning the pages.
Seriously.
2x3 says keep them. Gloves till you die. Yes, y'all are capable builders and want a challenge. Okay. Capable is what I aim for. That's the bare minimum.
Gosh. How are you?
You want me to like hold the page down and you try to turn it? We can do this teamwork style.
I'm gonna accidentally skip pages.
I'll answer the question. Favorite set that I have right now. I always go back to like the classics, the stuff that I'm nostalgic for. my favorite Lego set of all time has to be from Lego Adventurers. It's the Expedition balloon. I have it on my shelf next to all my sig figs of people that I've collected. It's not up here.
Oh yeah, it's downstairs, right?
It's downstairs in my other Lego room. So, W. Decker said, I say take the gloves off, but then that sounds like fighting words. It does.
That would be a whole other stream.
Yep. Okay, I just want to point out, this is what we're doing here. Let me zoom in because I feel like I'm going to point this out. This step has me placing 1x1 cheese slopes. Has both of us.
No,
you haven't gotten this yet.
I haven't.
It's 1x1 cheese slopes, all in a row, all individually, singular studs. And that's with these gloves on. So this is going to be a challenge for sure. So this is definitely going to be a difficult one, but you know, we're surviving.
We're surviving and thriving.
We're surviving, we're thriving. What Lego set are you most excited for right now? Like, have you looked at all the new releases?
Oh gosh.
Have you seen the Star Wars stuff for
I haven't.
May?
I haven't. So tell me what's coming out.
So they officially revealed them today. So this is
Ooh, I haven't seen them.
Yes,
I
official
wasn't on
reveals
this
came
page.
today. They were leaked a while back, but essentially we get a buildable droideka.
Oh, okay.
Which is really good. I think it's priced at like 60 or 70, so
That's
it's
not
a
bad.
little bit pricey, but we get a buildable droideka, and
For
then
Star Wars,
we
that's not a
have
bad
the
price.
Mos Espa pod race diorama, which I'm
yes.
super excited about.
Okay.
I'm just all for Phantom Menace. It's the 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace, so I'm
Did
super
you
excited
ever
about that.
play the Nintendo 64
Yes.
Star Wars pod racing game?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. That game, I have so many fond memories of that game. I love it so much. But I think my favorite version of it though was the arcade one. Did you ever do that where you get in the cockpit?
I haven't done that one.
They were very hard to find, but there were a few arcades that I went to that had it. But it had like a full Anakin's cockpit, and you would get in and you could
Actually
have the controls,
be
the actual controls.
in there.
It was awesome. So love that game. And then I think also coming in May we get there's a Commander Cody brickhead. Do you collect brickheads? I feel like you do. I feel like I think you have a few of them.
I do have brickheads, but I'm starting to not. Honestly, I kind of feel like it's how I'm starting to feel about pops.
Okay.
There's too many. It's taking up too much space, and they're so cute, and I love them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Did you do pops
honestly, I
before
probably
Lego?
am.
'Cause you were big into pops, right?
So I wasn't super big into it, but I did have pops before I got into Lego. I don't have them in the Lego room.
You keep them separate.
They are right now.
Separation between church and state.
Right now they are.
That's funny.
But yeah, I really like them, but they're a little hard to display. I guess I do have a lot of them. I probably will buy.
What's like your most favorite pop that you own? Because I have no pops.
So actually yesterday I just bought oh my gosh, it's so hot.
I know. Here, I'm gonna turn on we're gonna use my fingers to turn on the AC a little bit more. This is a challenge. You know, they don't tell you when you don the costume. You didn't warn me about the
I didn't.
I need fans inside
I
the
know.
Teletubby.
It is very hot. What was I saying? Okay, pops.
Yes.
So yesterday I actually did get Space Alien from Toy Story.
Ooh.
So
The LGM.
yes. And then oh my gosh, I am blanking on the TV show name now.
I can't keep my
Foster's. Okay,
my
did
head
you
on
ever watch Foster's Home for Imaginary
Yes,
Friends?
I love
Okay,
Foster's.
So
Yes.
yesterday I found Blue
I didn't know they even.
in a pop doll, and
Oh.
I had to buy it. I was like, I have to have this.
I didn't even know people still remembered that show because, like, I feel like that was such a core part of my childhood. And then
Me too.
That's cool that they're still making stuff for it, though. That was such a great cartoon. Blue is so funny. I still have Hot and Topeka. Hot, 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 hot. Do you remember that? I still reference that from that show all the time. but I feel like there's a lot of crossover between Pops and Lego people, and I don't know what it is. Like, it might just be like the collectability of it all. See, look at this. Now I've got.
You stuck it to the.
I've officially become one with the bricks. Let's see if I can zoom in. I can't even.
Oh gosh, yeah. I don't know about 2 hours of this, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Executive decision time. The gloves are coming off. Also because I need to take it off because I snapped a thing on. We'll put them back on in a little bit. Man, this does look weird now. Look at this.
My arms.
It's like a cartoon when they roll their,
Oh yeah,
their
like
feathers up or their fur up when it's a cartoon character.
I'm rolling my skin up. Oh my gosh, the bricks feel so
They
weird
feel
now.
they're tactile. I remember what bricks felt like.
It's been so long.
But yeah, there's a lot of crossover, I feel like, in the collecting community. I feel like Pops are like a really big gateway collector's item. Like...
Yes, they are. Especially with Pops, they have everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a pop of everything. So if you're interested in more than one thing, you can get Pops in everything that you're interested in. So it's very hard to stop getting them.
And they have like the different sizes. Because I've seen the big ones too. Like they have really big ones.
They do
like
have
the collector ones. Jack Time Film says you're scaring me.
You're scaring me.
Are we scaring you? This is just a scary stream. I think we're pretty much like on the exact same step. Look at that. Would you consider yourself a fast builder nowadays? Like, do you like to go, when you build a set, do you like to take your time? Do you like to like do it all in one go? How do you usually build?
I like to take my time.
Okay.
I feel like when I first started doing Lego, I just wanted to build them as fast as I could.
Mm-hmm.
But now I want to cherish the set because when it's over, I can't build it anymore.
That's true.
So,
that's true.
I do like to try to go slow. And I do, when I'm by myself, I do Knoll.
We have another member of the Teletub LUG here.
Hello.
You're going to have to go back and watch the last 30 minutes, Aubrey, because there's a lot that's happened in the last 30 minutes. We've officially ditched the gloves, but we were building without our hands for our gloves on for a long portion of this stream already.
Yes, it got too hot.
By the way, if you haven't already, we're gonna like plug Teletub LUG.
All right, let's do it.
We're gonna plug it because if you haven't heard, if you haven't been on Lego Instagram in a long time, it's this new craze that's sweeping the community, and you definitely need to go and follow. It's a brand new account.
Brand new.
Brand new. Are there any posts on it yet, or is this like a fresh?
There
this
are
is
not.
You
any
heard it here
posts.
first, folks. Kind of thing.
There aren't. Sorry. This is not going on. Okay. There are not any posts yet. It is a new thing, so I don't have all the behind the scenes set up yet. But we are going to be starting a unofficial lug called Teletub LUG.
Teletub LUG.
Yes. So the goal is just, inclusiveness and community and getting to know each other better, but also, spurring each other on building wise and things like that. So yeah, goal is to just set up a Discord and have build challenges every month, opportunities for if people want to collaborate together and display at shows, more than welcome to do that. Yeah, I just wanted, I feel like some lugs you have to be a certain skill level to join or live in a certain area, and Teletub LUG is for everybody.
I love that, especially like just how inclusive the idea is too. Because I think even when you're so I mean we both are members of Peach LUG, and there are some really talented builders in Peach LUG. But I think whenever you're finding your way into a community, it doesn't matter what it is. Like it is, it can be intimidating to like break in, and if there's
Yes,
anyone there
definitely.
who is like, you can do anything that is more inviting to people to say like, hey, we're just here to have fun and like enjoy our hobby and enjoy this passion together. Like, I think that's a really good way to invite more people in. Jack Time said, is this the Butthole Tiger? Indeed, this is the Butthole Tiger, the one and only.
Yes, it is.
The only Butthole Tiger and that Lego has ever made. It would be so funny if they did a follow-up. I feel like nothing has really topped the Butthole Tiger as far as the iconicness of it. We've had some incredible... Actually, you brought over the set that we built last week. Speaking of, Jason Ader said you missed last week's stream. We built the Creator 3-in-1 Fox last stream, which is a great set that you also got.
Yep.
But
I
you
did
haven't
get
built
that
yet.
one.
And there's been some amazing Creator sets coming out lately. I feel like it's just one of the best themes that Lego has going for it right now. But I will say, no buttholes. I feel like Lego course corrected too far.
You can always add them.
You can always add them. Okay. This is true. No butthole. Should just be adding it.
Okay, I did something wrong.
Did you do something wrong? I might have done something wrong too.
This is nice. I can compare. No? Okay, it looks right. Why can't I get this on?
I haven't done this part yet.
Does yours hang? No.
Are you missing a... Yeah, you're missing a stud. You're missing a plate. See?
Gosh,
Pink
darn
1 by
it.
2. Adam
Perfect.
pulls ahead. Just kidding. We're not racing. We're building the same set. We're not racing. We're just here for the vibes. So.
I said we weren't racing, but I actually am.
Okay. Should I build slower?
Okay, there we go.
There are so many cool sets coming out in May, though. I bring it up just because I feel like I'm one of the... I don't know. I'm really hyped for Star Wars sets right now. That's kind of... I talk about it, I think, every time I go live, just because I'm excited for that Mos Espa diorama. And I saw there's already some reviews out there for it, and people are lambasting the price, but I'm still going to get it because I love the prequels.
Yep.
I'm just... You grew up on the prequels, too, I assume,
So,
right?
actually, I did not.
Really?
I watched Star Wars for the first time because of COVID.
Oh my gosh! And you're out here buying all the Star Wars
First
Lego sets
time.
and everything? Wow.
So
What did you start with?
quarantine-
What did you start with?
Oh my gosh, people are not going to be happy about this. I started with the new ones.
The sequels. You started with the sequels.
I did.
Wow. What
yes.
did you? But the sequels were good enough for you to keep going.
So I'm one of those people that really likes them. I
Okay.
really like Rey.
Rey is great. Rey is great.
I think Kylo Ren is a great villain.
Agreed.
You know, especially his like teenage angst scenes.
Oh my gosh! Hang on. We have to.
Oh my goodness.
Aubrey, listen. It's the kindness and the goodness in your heart that keeps Teletub LUG going. You as a founding member.
It hasn't even started, and you keep it going.
But this is just a charity fundraiser for Teletub LUG at this point. Thank
Exactly.
you, Aubrey. That's so nice of you. I really appreciate that. And thank you to Aubrey as well. I just said your name 3 times as I stutter, for being here and bringing these guys. She brought like, you're not even seeing on the floor behind me. She brought like 3 other costumes, which might show up in future streams.
I need
at this
options.
point.
I have to have options.
I was so impressed when you brought like a tub full of costumes to Atlanta BrickCon. So.
Look, everybody loves a costume. Even if they say they don't want to wear a costume, once they put it on, it's the funnest thing ever.
Do you feel when you're wearing the costume that you're imbued with confidence?
Yes. I can do a lot of things in a Teletubby costume that I wouldn't normally do.
I feel it flowing through me. The confidence. It's feeding my energy right now. I think it's the same thing. We'll talk about this for a second. Have you ever cosplayed before, or like done professional cosplay?
I've done like amateur, like,
Okay.
I've been to Dragon Con a few
Oh,
times
nice.
and did like, sort of cosplay.
Can I just interject here to say that I'm missing a piece, and I see the piece that I'm missing over on your pile, and I'm very tempted to just like grab it.
Wait, are you really missing it?
I feel like I
Did it
am.
accidentally fall in my pile? It's this one?
Do you have two? Hang on.
I
No, you have two. You have two. You have two.
Oh, are you supposed to have two?
You're supposed to have two, and
I'm
I
sure.
definitely don't know where my. Hang on, it's got to be down here. This might be one of those like rare moments where I have to run downstairs and get myself a bag.
I actually stole it so that I could beat him.
What? What? Did you
I
actually
didn't
steal?
actually
Did you
steal
actually
it.
steal the piece?
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna leave the room to go. Like, my hair is doing a. Hang on. This is like a scene kid.
Wow,
thing.
you're really putting a lot of trust in me to run the stream.
The Teletubby booty shaking is what Aubrey said. I'm gonna leave this stream to go downstairs and get a backup piece.
Okay.
Can you handle yourself?
I think I'll
like,
be
while I'm
alright.
gone?
I'll be alright.
Okay. All right. All right.
I'll try not to get too crazy.
I'm gonna come back and like find something happening that.
It'll be fine. Everything will be normal.
I'll be back.
Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Ant Bandit. I have transformed into Teletubby. How's everyone doing? I haven't been looking at the chat a lot. Okay, absolutely. Costumes are awesome. Yes, they are. Oh, hello, Nicole. I didn't see that you were here. Hello. All proceeds will go to my wallet to buy Lego battle packs. Will they? Will they? Yes, so we are building the butthole to set the house on fire. Listen to your thoughts. I don't think that there's anything in this room that I could start a fire with. I'm not seeing anything. Hello, Danny Fandoms. Totally normal. Teletubby fans of Lego. Yep, we're the T-Falls. Teletubby fan of Lego. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna set the house on fire. I like Adam's house. He has a lot of cool streaming stuff. I don't have this kind of setup at my house. Anyways, I bought this set. The paper, yeah, but how do I use the paper? Like, I can't just rub the paper together. He's back. Did you find the piece?
No.
No?
I lost a
Okay.
piece.
Where is your bag?
My bag's down here.
Bag one. Is it still in the bag?
Aubrey, have you taken my piece?
No!
Tell me, please.
I
Have you taken my
haven't!
piece?
I really haven't!
This is not the first time someone's done this to me on stream.
I really haven't. I mean, now I kind of do want to take a piece.
Yeah.
But
Is it in my gloves? No. We're just gonna go
Okay.
without. Wewe're gonna go without.
okay,
We'll
let
find
me
it
just
eventually.
double check my pile.
We'll be like halfway through this build, and I will have found it. So maybe it fell down. No. All right, we're just moving on without it. I don't think it's an imperative piece. It's just like a detail on the bottom. So we'll go with that. Okay, he's back. Everyone act normal. Oh, Danny Fandoms is here. Null all of his pieces and find the missing one. Listen, y'all out there nulling your pieces. Like, you're a nuller. You're a professional nuller, right?
So I like to, but only when I'm like building by myself.
Okay, that's fair. I don't think I've ever nulled once. To be clear, I'm missing that. Yeah, 2x2.
It has to be here somewhere.
We'll find it. Listen, we'll find it, or you'll reveal yourself as the person who's perpetrated the heist of the century here.
I really do wish I stole it, because that
So,
would be funny.
did you watch the stream where James stole my
I don't
piece?
think I saw.
Did you-
I must not have been in the room for that one.
So this, you can go back and watch this. I think it was during we built the Quinjet, the Marvel Quinjet, and he stole a very like integral piece towards the end,
Oh my gosh.
and I was looking all over for it. It was just a whole thing.
Towards the end, that's even worse.
Yep. So
They did tell me to set your house on fire while you were gone.
arson. Just like pure arson.
Yeah, arson.
That listen, we are trying to make some fire content right now. We are trying to make some pretty
Somebody
hot content.
Call 911.
Shoddy's
Fire burning
on the dance floor.
Oh, whoa. Never singing again on stream.
Sean Kingston, we need more. What happened to Sean Kingston? Did he get canceled? Is he one of those unfortunate few?
I don't know if he did.
I feel like if I were to ever become a pop singer, I would definitely go the Jason Derulo route and want to sing my name in front of every song. I think you have to do that to really stand out from the crowd.
That I don't know if it was a reel or a Vine or whatever, but it's like somebody pointing at a calendar, and they're like January, February, March, April, and then it's like Jason Derulo. Because the rest of the month spelled Jason.
Right. I like that. Jason Derulo. WW said this week on TTI, Teletubby trust issues. Did you steal my piece? I feel like we need the Vine boom sound effect.
Man, you have some
trust issues?
Yeah.
Calling me out here.
Well, more like you've had some things happen to you in the past.
I'm like paranoid, like, where's my pieces?
You're like building alone. Your piece is missing. You go find your dog. Did you eat my piece?
I will say, so this is some background history on me. Growing up, my brother and I were very possessive of our Lego. Like, we were very, there was a very clear distinction between whose belonged to whose. So we all wanted the same sets. We had the same Lego sets that we, wanted. But if he had a set, it wasn't mine. Like, we had different sets. And so there's definitely that, I think maybe it's remnants of that, of like trying to protect my Lego. Don't cross my pile.
He did tell me before the stream that I needed to keep my pieces on my side of the table.
I did actually say that. I did. It was meant for practical purposes so that we didn't get confused, but traumatic experiences affecting current life experiences, Aubrey. Exactly.
I feel like that's pretty normal sibling behavior though.
Did you play a lot with Lego, like, growing up before?
That's how you lost the piece.
That's how I probably lost it. I just lost another one.
You probably didn't even realize that it fell on the floor with the gloves.
It's definitely not here.
There's no way. That's such a big piece to be missing.
It is such a big piece.
Anyways,
did you play with Lego, like, growing up? I'm just struggling here.
I did play with Lego growing up, but we did not we did not buy sets. I don't know how we acquired the pieces, but we just had like one of those tables that had the studs on top, and then there was like a cutout in the middle, and there was a basket in the middle. And so we would just build like little mini cities.
Nice.
We also, all three, me and my two siblings, were really into soccer. So we would we would have cities, and then we would have like a soccer field.
Nice.
In the city.
Did you play soccer growing up then?
I did, yes.
What position did you play? Let's talk about soccer for a hot second, because I think this is fascinating. I
played... When I was younger, it was just called defense, but now it's called fullback, I guess. So I played...
The chant sounds not as fun. Fullback, it's defense.
Yeah,
it's not as fun.
I played defense. I've played soccer since I was like 4.
Wow.
I played select, whatever you want to call it. It's like academy or whatever.
Okay.
When I was in high school, and I also played on the high school team. I did not play at college, but I do. Every summer I do play in a local league. So I am still playing. Nice. I'm not as good as I used to be because
I want to interject here to talk about Danny. Danny's absolutely right. You guys should like the stream.
Yes.
Big number getting bigger is a lot of fun. It's fun for everyone involved. You guys also get to witness big number getting bigger. It's very fun. So like and subscribe. Aubrey said, I've been to Adam's house, so I confidently say it's Aubrey's rules every time. She's true. Aubrey is in charge. You know, it's Aubrey's rules.
Hey, I bring the costumes. I bring the rules.
If I'm in an Aubrey costume, I feel like I've relinquished my
I own
right.
you.
Yeah, you can. It's like dance, Teletubby dance. That's how you. That would be a
You're
crazy.
my little puppet.
That would be a crazy superhero ability. Like you can hand out costumes to people that you can control.
Oh my gosh.
And that's why everyone's dancing. They put on the costume and then all of a sudden they're shaking their booties.
Superhero or supervillain?
You could use your powers for good or evil, you know? Like
Okay, I want to hear your explanation for both of these.
inspirational flash mobs, you know? Like you don't have to do any planning or choreography. Okay. It just happens, right?
Wow, okay. You don't really see flash mobs anymore.
They really kind of died. Yeah. What was the one trend that was like everybody started dancing? Where he was like, do la dee da dee da, and then they started dancing. What was that called? Do you remember that? There's like one person dancing and then everybody's dancing.
I don't remember.
You remember this? It was like, I remember doing it in college where it's like one person and they all have crazy costumes on. I did like 10 of these. It was a big trend.
Maybe if I heard it, I would. I don't know. My memory's not that.
I want to talk more about soccer though. So you're playing soccer right now, like every summer?
Every summer, yes.
Wow. That's super cool. I played soccer growing up with my my siblings. I'm the oldest of 4, and so we all played soccer at various levels. My sister, like my youngest sister, pursued it like in college, so she was playing a lot of it. I enjoyed playing soccer. My favorite thing was I like to tell people though is I wasn't good, so my position was I played right bench.
Oh,
so,
wow.
I played varsity and I was very good at right bench, you know, that I warmed it real nice. But I did play when I was a kid too, and my dentist was actually my coach.
Oh, okay.
He just was like in the community, and so he was a really nice guy, and he would coach kids soccer, like kids soccer leagues. So
that's kind of cool.
But I've always wanted to go back to playing. I did really enjoy it. I've always wanted to go back to doing like a league of some sort, or also I just want to hang on. We're gonna like pause for a second because I want to show off. This is super cool.
Yes, I was about to say the build technique on this is
yeah. You're on the same part. Like
really
this is not a print right here. This is just like curved slopes interlocking with each other. This is really nice.
Very cool.
Aubrey said, sounds like we need to bring back flash mobs.
Do we need to do a flash mob in Chicago?
A Teletubby flash mob? Or is this just like everybody's welcome kind of a flash mob? Ooh, a flash mob led by a group of Teletubbies would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Okay, let's start planning.
I know Aubrey's already like tried to organize some group dances for Brick Rodeo as well.
Oh.
Because we did not, you know, as far as like TikToks and dances go, from what I saw, there wasn't that much of that happening at Atlanta BrickCon, which is a tragedy, honestly.
Okay, but I will say it was nice to just hang out with everybody.
It is true. It is true.
Like, I do feel like obviously last year at Atlanta BrickCon, we had the big filming the TikTok or the, you know, Instagram reel dance for hours.
Yes.
That
happened so naturally too. Like,
but we got to do karaoke this time.
That's true. Yes, karaoke was a hit. Yeah. Aubrey said soccer isn't even his job; it's just bench, and he's so good at bench. I am great at bench. Put me on bench. Put me on bench, coach. I'm ready to sit on the bench today.
Wow.
Jack Time Film says, Adam, what's your opinion on skunk on phone? Is this an Aubrey thing? Is this like something?
I don't know what that is.
Did you cue this?
I didn't. My gosh,
skunk on
you're
phone?
just accusing me of doing all of these things.
Man, this is the one thing I've learned about myself is, man, do I have trust issues this stream? I'm here, I'm like questioning everything. I leave the room. Did you coordinate like skunk on phone? I don't know what that is. No, I have no opinion on skunks on phone.
I mean, if a skunk can talk on a phone, that's cool.
Okay, so I do have to pause for a second. I found the piece.
Oh my God, where was it?
It was right
I
here.
swear. I didn't take it. You can watch it back. You can watch my
I'm
hands.
going to be after the stream, like, zooming in. And I'm going to see her, like, look right here in the top of the screen. I'm going to see her do this, like.
I would
like that.
not. I would not have kept going this long. I would have given up.
Danny said, Adam, I believe you're talking about the Harlem Shake. That's what it was. Harlem Shake. Do you remember that?
Vaguely, yes.
That was a big thing. The Harlem Shake was a big deal. You know what I want to bring back, though?
What?
Planking.
Why?
Who else here really enjoyed planking and thinks that it went too soon? Like, I have fond memories of just throwing out a plank. I think that's the funniest thing. It's so random. If we didn't have so much pieces on the table right now, and this conversation was like,
Well, we're about to finish this bag, so
we could like clear this, and I could just plank in the Teletubby costume on the table.
yeah, we could get really crazy.
Tanner said, I just got here, crazier than we already are right now. Tanner just said, I just got here. Could someone please explain what they're dressed as and why? What if we didn't, though? What if we just, this is
Here,
what.
does this help?
Yeah, there you go.
My antenna's a little flaccid.
That's a great description for it. Mine was doing the same thing. It happens to 1 in 10 Teletubbies.
Here, now you can't see my arms.
I feel like it works it works better when you. Yeah.
It's just way too. These suits are way too hot. So I also did, to spiral off topic.
Yep.
I also did look into getting a Pikachu
Yes.
mascot costume, and I cannot find anywhere to get them. Like, all the websites that I see, the reviews are kind of sketchy. Not sure if it's real.
Yeah.
So if anyone knows someone that makes, or you know what, maybe I'll just make it myself.
I feel like I've seen like onesies, like Pikachu onesies.
No, I want
You want the full costume.
I want a mascot costume.
Have you seen the real ones that are like they dance in the line and everything?
Yeah, that's what I want. I want one of those, and I
Yep.
want to be absurd and obnoxious.
That would be incredible. I think you might be able to find them. I feel like I've seen people. You definitely don't want to order and spend like $5,000 on something crazy.
No, yeah. Well, that's
But-
the thing, is the ones I've seen online are like in the like $200 to $300 range, which is a lot, but for what you're getting, I feel like isn't crazy. But then those websites are kind of, I'm not sure if I'll actually get what I'm seeing online.
It might not be legit. Speaking of legit, Jack Time said, Adam, I have analyzed the footage, and it appears the missing piece in question has been there for a while. So I want to take this time publicly. I'm going to just put this right here. I would like to publicly apologize.
We both looked. Like, I looked too and didn't see it.
This is true. Yeah, Jack Time, I definitely am going to have to go back because, like, the pile that's sitting in front of me right now, I looked through every piece. So it definitely is one of those things. I think building live, it's so much easier to, like...
It was probably under something.
It was probably under something. This is true. So... Jason Ander said, this is a very interesting stream. Listen, we strive for interesting. I think that's what we set out. We had a conversation before this, and we were like, you know what? We should be interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we've hit that mark. I'm really glad.
I am too. Danny Fandom said, my old job had a Pikachu costume. I can try to borrow it if you want. I would love that.
Where did you work, Danny, that you have access to Pikachu costumes? I'm curious. Do you know, like, where he works? Like, that's so mysterious.
I don't think I do.
I would love to, I think my dream costume that I would like to get that you can just buy out there as opposed to like making, I would love to get a Spider-Man suit.
Ooh.
And wear like a really nice Spider-Man suit, like something that has the eyes that open. Like, you can get some really cool stuff nowadays.
Oh my
Jamie
gosh,
said,
the
don't worry
eyes?
about that, Adam. That's so mysterious. Why are you being mysterious? You're a big Spider-Man fan too. I didn't know this about you.
I am.
You have a whole Spider-Man shelf
I do.
on display.
I do. So we're going back and rewatching, I think it's the 80s animated series.
Oh yeah.
So I haven't actually seen a lot of the TV shows or read a lot of the comics, but my husband has. So he's kind of guiding me and telling me what he likes and where I should start, because there's like a lot of Spider-Man comics and shows.
It's overwhelming.
There's just so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many different versions.
That original TV show though is amazing. I grew up watching that. I love it so much. How far into it are you? Like
just started.
Oh, okay. I won't say anything. I'm tempted to be like, oh, there's this wild thing that happens in the show, but I won't say anything. After you finish it, maybe he's already brought this up. My favorite Spider-Man animated show is The Spectacular Spider-Man. Have you heard of this?
I haven't.
It is super short. It got canceled. It's only 2 seasons long.
Okay.
And to this day, I will say it's probably one of my favorite representations of Spider-Man ever. It's got a catchy theme song. The animation is great. Highly recommend. I have it on DVD as well if you want to just borrow it. 2x3 gave us another 99 cents. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Tanner asked, or W. Decker actually said, dude, I have several really nice Spider-Man suits. They're awesome. Oh, now I want one even more. Like, this is the thing. I feel like I would just be imbued with the great power comes great responsibility. I would just be saying that. Tanner said, do you think Lego will do Across the Spider-Verse sets? I think they already have. Haven't they? I
mean, there's definitely a Miles minifig. I don't... if they've done any Spider-Verse sets, they're like small ones though, right?
Right. I know they haven't done sets that have been like specifically based on those movies, but all the characters we have, like Gwen, Spider-Gwen, and Miles and all that. Also, I've completed the body. It looks like Aubrey is also almost done with the body. This thing is really detailed. Like, I love the shaping on it. You can see some of the connection points. Aubrey said, can we do Spider-Verse costumes? My family did that one year. I have a couple. Yes, please. Oh,
I'm down for that as well.
That would be incredible.
And a lot of people can join in that because there's so many different characters in that movie.
Yep. You could have like so many different versions of Spider-Man.
We could do an Into the Spider-Verse flash mob.
Ooh. And it would make sense because like it's all the Spider-Man from the different multiverses. That would be fun. Bird Brick said, waiting for the costume giveaway. Not this time. We're not giving these away. This is definitely an Aubrey special.
That's actually a really good idea, though.
That would be a good idea. You could definitely, if anywhere in the LEGO community were to do a costume giveaway, I feel like it would be you.
Maybe I should do that. That's a good idea.
Aubrey said the Spidey and Friends sets, right? I think those are based on the kids cartoon.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. It would be cool to see some Into the Spider-Verse stuff.
You have the Daily Bugle too, right? Don't you have the Bugle?
Yes. So Daily Bugle was actually my first big set.
Oh, no way.
I had just gotten into Lego and I saw it and I was like, is this crazy? Am I about to spend $300 on a set? And my husband was like, go for it. So.
Wow. Everybody has a first. What's your set right now that's like currently out that is like your white whale or like your I really, really want that set, but it's too big or like it's just you can't justify it? I feel like you already have Rivendell, you have the Daily Bugle, you have a bunch of sets that like people want, and then the Lion Knight's Castle as well you just got, you said.
I don't like that you're making me think about how much money I've spent on Lego. I don't know. I feel like I kind of have all the big sets. Like I got I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce her name right. Andrea's Mansion. The
Oh
Friends.
yeah.
Had that one.
The new one. Yep. That's a good one.
I also last year on AFall, one of the AFall days, got the Ninjago, not the one that just came out. The City Guard? No. Yeah?
The one with the monorail?
No, the one with the blue, the teal. Like,
oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which one that is, but
I think it's City Gardens.
I have that one, and I think Ninjago sets are so cool, and I love the architecture that they're able to do in those, and they look great for display, but I bought it last year. It's still in box, so I think I'm going to leave it.
W. Decker again with the $10. I've got to head out. Thanks for another fun stream. Put this towards the costume fund. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much as always, W. Decker, for swinging by. Always appreciate your support. And yeah, we will definitely put this towards the costume fund.
Yeah, you're going to have to buy a Teletubby costume now.
Basically, yeah. This is Teletubby. Maybe I'll do a cross between Teletubby and Spider-Man. I'll be the Spider-Tubby.
Oh my gosh.
That'll be really funny. Like, instead of a TV, it's got the spider on it. But thank you, W. Decker. I appreciate you coming by and donating. Aubrey said, I'm in. Who are we flashing? And the phrasing is a little questionable. But I appreciate it's the intent behind it that is clear. We're gonna flash everybody. We're gonna flash everybody at Brick World. I think that would be great. Somebody needs to coordinate this. It's not gonna be me, but Tanner said an Ninjago City is a desperate one for me, but they're so expensive, or they're too expensive. I agree. So my set right now that I really would love to get, but I can't justify it yet, is Avengers Tower.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I am dying to get Avengers Tower someday. I've talked to people that have built it. I've heard from the experience that is not the most exciting build out there, which is okay to me. I think you get a big repetitive building. Like, I enjoyed building the Daily Bugle, and it's kind of just a repetitive build up until that for the windows on the outside, until you get to the Green Goblin bursting out of the middle.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that. I don't think it would bother me, but someday I will get the Daily Bugle or the Avengers Tower. But I think the Daily Bugle is probably my favorite Lego Marvel set. That is definitely up there. A tubby spider, said Aubrey. Yeah, a tubby spider. Dylan Campbell is here. Also, you're not friends with Dylan Campbell. Dylan Campbell is a friend of the stream. Welcome to the stream again this week, Dylan.
Hello.
Good to see you. We do something very special for Dylan here on the stream. He always wants to see Batman, so we're gonna grab Batman for Dylan really quick. This is something we do every week. He didn't even ask for it, and I'm giving it to him.
Can you do your best Batman voice?
Where's Rachel? Where is she?
That was pretty good.
But here we go, Dylan. That's for you. There's Batman on the tiger. I've been doing all kinds of Batman stuff lately. Dylan Campbell said, "Have you ever seen that really old movie Rocky?" Have you seen Rocky?
No. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Aubrey said, "I vote Bricks or Brian or Josh during an interview. John would love that."
Oh my gosh, we have to do Bricks O'Brien.
That would be incredible. Some other friends of mine that I would love to have on the stream. Whenever you guys visit whenever we do another big convention, I would love to maybe have a bunch of people in and do videos, do more content with people. Because I think when I'm at a convention and I'm enjoying or displaying, I'm very much torn between, do I enjoy the time and talking to people and just hanging out, or do you treat it like work? You're gonna make content, you're gonna squeeze every moment for videos and fun things, pictures. I felt like at Atlanta BrickCon, I definitely didn't do that this year, and I spent the last 45 minutes running around taking selfies with people. Oh yeah, I would love a selfie. So I'm always torn about that, of like how to juggle enjoying myself, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you feel about that when you do conventions?
I definitely feel like it's the same, where it's hard to decide if you're gonna just be in the moment or if you need to be like filming things, or I don't know. I feel like I always go home and I'm like, dang it, I should have done more content.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to just chill.
I agree. You got to find a nice balance, I think. Like, I think for me, I feel a lot better about, like, I think enjoying myself if I give myself blocks of time, like where I tell myself on this day of the convention, I'm not going to, do any content. I'm just going to sit by my build or like hang out with people. And I think that helps me to like have that, dedicated time. Brickman Mosaics is here. Hey, nerds. What's up?
Hello.
And James, Real Lucas McCoy is here. Let's build a Lego Rex helmet as Captain Rex. I love that. That would be a fantastic video. Definitely need to make that happen. He's got some amazing armor. James here, Real Lucas McCoy.
Do it.
Nice costumes, guys. Thank you. This is all Aubrey, the queen of costumes in the Lego community,
This is
as
all
she's
I
become
am.
to be known. Speaking of conventions, I don't know if we've talked about this. Which conventions are you going to this year?
Yeah, so as of right now, I am going to Brick Rodeo. Well,
Oh, no way. You're going to
I
Brick
guess
Rodeo.
first is Brick World, right?
Brick World is first. Yep.
And then Brick Rodeo, yes, I will also be at Brick Rodeo.
Nice.
And then I would like to go to Brick Fair, Virginia.
Yep. Did you go
Not-
last year? I don't think you went last year.
Yes,
right?
I did go
You
last
did go
year.
last year. Okay.
I went last year and probably should not have gone last year because I was mid radiation treatment.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me about this. Yeah.
And
that
it
was right when that was all happening.
Chaos because it was like thunderstorming on the day we were all supposed to fly home. And I had treatment the next day, and I had already missed a day to go.
Like it was affecting the flights and everything?
Yes, and so I had to last second change my flight. And if I wouldn't have changed my flight, I would not have made it back home. My original flight got like way delayed, like canceled, and they didn't take off until...
Thankfully, you don't have to do that this year, though.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Real quick, Jumi Film is here. How's it going, Jumi? Real Lucas McCoy said, y'all look great. Thank you. I think Tanner asked, or somebody asked, if we're going to be getting the where was it? Dylan asked, are you going to pick up the Lego Spider-Man No Way Home Final Battle set? That is one that I have not gotten yet, but I need to.
I do have that one.
You have that one? Mm-hmm. Do you have the Sandman
I
expansion?
I do have the Sandman expansion.
I feel like it's a requirement to own both at this point. Let's see. Who else is here? Cool Guy Dom is here. We got Aubrey. This is top tier tomfoolery. The frick am I watching? Listen, you're just watching two Lego content creators having the time of their lives. That's all that's happening right now. Teletub LUG. Look it up. It's happening. It's here. I just got the Sandman build to Cool Guy Dom. I definitely feel like I want the new Toby and the new Andrew Garfield Spider-Man minifigures. So those are ones that I definitely want to pick up. Just the set just for those minifigures. So eventually I will get it for sure. I'm falling victim to the talking and not building aspect of live streaming right now.
I'm trying to catch up.
We're not racing. I thought we weren't racing.
Yeah, we're not racing.
We're not racing.
Yeah, it's fine. We're not racing. Let me just like... just kidding.
Oh. You're messing with you're making my
I
trust
can't
issues
believe-
flare up again.
I can't believe it just appeared on the table.
I can't believe it just appeared on the table. It's so funny the way that you say that.
It's so funny.
It's
that
so
it
funny
just-
the way that you say that.
It wasn't me.
Dylan said, bro, wear a Spider-Man suit next. I'm trying. I would love to get a Spider-Man suit. That's kind of like my dream cosplay right there. I see that, and I love this for you guys, said Dom. Aubrey wants to know. Aubrey's questioning. She's asking, what costume is Dom bringing to Brick World?
Oh.
We got to know, you know? Dom, he embraced the Teletub action during Atlanta. That's great that you're going to... I didn't know you were going to Brick Rodeo, though. I have a ticket purchased for Brick Rodeo. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to attend yet, but I am hoping to.
Yeah, I don't have a plane ticket or anything. I just have the convention ticket.
Okay, same. Yeah, same. Have you been to Brick Rodeo yet, or would that be your first time?
I have not. This will be my first time.
Okay. Last year, I did not get to go to Virginia. That is one that I still need to check out. I feel like I've seen... It's so funny. I get all the FOMO watching everyone's vlogs and content, and I'm like, this looks like such a fun time. Why aren't I there? And I definitely want to at least try going once or twice. Wait a minute. Okay, so Dom said, oh shoot, well, Dommy Thunder may make an appearance at Brick World. And I think you mean Johnny Thunder.
Dommy Thunder.
Oh, actually, okay, I get it. I was thinking this was like a dominatrix thing.
Oh my god.
And it was a dominatrix version of Johnny Thunder, not your name.
Dom,
Dominic,
can you
Dom
please do a dominatrix
Dominatrix
version?
Thunder.
Please.
I don't know why my mind went there. I'm very pure.
This Teletubby has just brought out another side.
It's brought out another side. Dom said, when I get the final battle, I pulled the two Spider-Man figures and didn't build the set for 2 months. That makes sense. Hey, yo!
I do think that final battle set, I like it. I like how it displays. Good. I think it looks good.
It is definitely a great display piece. I want to see someone build the entire Statue of Liberty, though. Like, the full build. We've got some articulation here. Hang on, let's show this off. There's half of the body. We got some, like, ball joints articulation. It's pretty cool. No, I'm not that kind of Dom, is what he says. Right. We all know.
Are there, yeah.
I'm joking. Tanner's asking if Dylan has seen Top Gun Maverick, which is a great movie. I just wanted to, you know. Jason Ader said, "Spin in a circle, please." I don't know which one that is. Who that's designated at. You're about to tear your. Oh, there you go. There you go. A very slow, methodical circle. Hang on, here we go. There we go. That was for you, Jason Ader. Tommy C. Bricks did the full-scale statue. I have seen Tommy C. Bricks. Do you follow Tommy C. Bricks?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't recognize that name.
I like Tommy C. Bricks' stuff. He does some really cool content. He's from the UK, so he does have an accent. I don't know why I brought up that he's from the UK. So you know, he's got an accent.
Does that make me like him more because he has an accent?
I think, and maybe this is maybe I'm outing myself here. When people have accents, it shouldn't have an effect on how I perceive them as people. But for me, it definitely, I think I feel like I have to offer it gives me some respect. You know, don't laugh at me, Aubrey. When someone talks to me in a very distinguished British accent, I'm going to be like, thinking about what I'm going to say next, you know? Like, trying not to look stupid like I'm doing right now.
Oh, yeah, so you need to look cool in front of them. This kind of looks like a fish.
It actually does. That's actually got the eyes. We are on the exact same steps. This is crazy. If I could have any accent in the world, I would definitely have an Australian accent. I wish I was born in Australia. I think that'd be great.
Why?
It's such a great accent. It's such a great accent. I love everything about the Australian accent. I'm not going to do it on stream because I feel like I have in the past and Dave Holder has made fun of me, so we're not going to do that. Dylan said, I'm currently rewatching Batman the Animated Series. Anyone else watching or want to join?
Hey, so I actually just started rewatching. Well, I say rewatching. I have never seen it before, so I have started watching myself as well.
Nice.
So we're doing, we're watching the Spider-Man, the 80s animated series. We're rewatching. Well, Dan is rewatching the Batman animated series with me.
Nice.
And then because he loves that series, so he wants to get that set, but he's like, I'm not gonna do it if you're not also.
Oh, the new Gotham
Yes.
set. Yes.
And then
Such a great set.
we're also rewatching the Ninja Turtles 80s cartoon.
Oh,
Yep.
the original one?
The original one.
Nice, nice. I don't think I've ever seen the full series of the original one, but that's a great show. What do you think of Batman the Animated Series so far?
I like it so far. I mean, like just started, so I'm only
Nice.
like 3 episodes in, but I like it so far. I like the animation style. It's very nice looking.
Where is Dave when we need him? Aubrey said. He was here earlier. He was here at the beginning of the stream, and he left some comments.
Okay, hold on. I think you need to go one comment back.
What's that? One comment back? Bro, did you ever drink the peanut butter oil? Do you know this reference?
I heard you talk about it last time.
I feel like that's a lore dump right there waiting to happen for Ant Bandit live stream lore. Aubrey might know this. Aubrey might know the story behind the oil. No drinking of peanut butter oil has happened at this point.
We can make it happen.
Yes, it will happen eventually. That's one that I feel like I need to do a peanut butter oil stream for. If you've been around on these streams for a while, you probably know I have an aversion to peanut butter oil, and as a high donation goal, there was a suggestion that we work towards drinking the peanut butter oil on stream. So
Wait,
someday,
what do you mean you have an aversion to it?
I think it's gross. It's so gross.
It's just
you know,
oil.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know what it is, but every single jar of peanut butter that I've ever opened, ever since I was a kid, always never had any oil.
Yeah, because you didn't buy the good peanut butter.
Okay, I was buying Jif.
The natural peanut butter that doesn't have any kind of preservatives or carriers in it has oil. That's how you know it's good peanut butter.
This is what I've been told. I have been informed that I'm just, eating the garbage peanut butter. However, you get used to something. Anything else, is like, it's hard to get used to. So I found for the first time a few months ago, peanut butter with the oil. And I was like, what is this? And I had to be educated. And so now they want me to, Dom said, bro, I'll drink with you, Adam. This feels like communion now.
So very
gathering to sip on some oil together.
Very different type of shots.
He always had the sugar butter. Yes, this is true. Chug the oil, said Aubrey. Every time I come into the stream, I'm going to ask you to spin in a circle for no reason. Hey, I appreciate that, Jason Nader. You just being here is enough. Quality content, said Dylan. Yep. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. Maybe someday we'll drink the oil.
Do you have any?
Right here, right now? Are you trying to make this happen? I don't have any on me.
Peanut butter?
I feel like I need to collect. I need to collect some. You
need to collect it?
It needs to be raw oil. Like, it can't be. That was the whole thing. Like, if there is ever going to be a challenge to drink the peanut butter oil, it can't have any peanut butter in it. We gotta just pour it out. So this is what will happen eventually. Again, there's context. There's hours of context of this on my streams before, but eventually, someday, it might happen. I feel like it's we got to work up to it, though.
You heard it, guys. Eventually, someday, it might happen.
This is the non-committal statement I've stuck with. Someday, maybe.
It might.
It's like adult hangouts sometimes. Yeah, we'll hang out someday.
Oh my gosh.
Man. It is hard to hang out with people as an adult nowadays. I don't know if you can relate to that. Maybe you have all these friends, but I feel like I have a lot of friends that I want to hang out with, and we always say we're going to hang out, and it's hard to get together sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I am actually the type of person that likes to plan things.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm pretty good about keeping up with local friends, but mainly because I'm the one planning the hangouts.
Yep.
Because I enjoy doing that.
Somebody has to be the one to do that. You know, you need someone in the group to actually organize everybody. But yeah, it can definitely be hard. I have a friend who's about to move across the country. Shout out to Orlando for some new life opportunities, and I'm like, man, I gotta hang out with Orlando before he moves. So we're putting on some friends of his. And
is his name Orlando?
His name is Orlando. Yeah.
And he's moving to Orlando?
No, he's moving across the country.
Oh.
Like he lives in Tennessee and he's moving, but
yeah, across the country to Florida.
He's moving across the country to Florida. But no, like I'm not gonna be able to hang out with Orlando very much after he moves. So I'm sad about that. I'm like we need to hang out more. So I'm gonna go to his going away party. So. Aubrey said, we'll take the trolley to get peanut butter with oil at Brick World.
Oh my gosh, we can do that while we're taking the JCPenney family photo shoot pictures.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Dom said, I got to get back to the grind. Have a lovely stream. Talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by, Dom.
Okay, Dom, you better work on that costume.
Stay on it. Stay on that grind. Always good to see familiar faces in here. How is it? I'll say this. You've been in this chat before. Mm-hmm. How is it for you right now as someone who was in the chat of this stream and you're now in the stream?
I've made it.
You've made it. Is it strange for you, like being on this side of the camera?
It is a little weird, but I feel like once you get started, it's kind of we're just hanging out.
Exactly. We were talking about this earlier. Is that on camera?
That flew.
If you guys didn't see that, she just was putting parts together, and a part went pew and just shot across the table, and it landed down front. That was funny. That's like oh man, I'm about to make a real silly reference. It's like when you're clipping toenails. Pew! God. Does anyone else clip their toenails? Hashtag relatable.
I've never clipped my toenails.
That explains why they're 2 feet long.
That's right.
Just like talons underneath the table here. What were we saying? Don't remember.
I don't know.
I
do know what you're saying about clipping toenails, though.
Yes. Yep.
And it's especially the worst when you do it and then they fly somewhere and you cannot find it.
Yep. I am guilty of hanging out and you're sitting with someone on the couch, you know, and a stray toenail or two goes flying off and smacks someone else across the room. Embarrassing as all get out. You don't want to be doing that. So you got to create like a little shield with your hand, you know?
When you say you're sitting on the couch and you're hanging out with somebody,
right? Like with your girlfriend, or your boyfriend, or your spouse.
Like you just have friends over and you're just
breaking out the toenail clippers.
It's the perfect time.
Listen, when toenails need to be clipped, toenails need to be clipped. You know, it's a necessity. No, I was gonna say I love watching. There's a lot of people who stream out there, and I enjoy jumping in people's streams. And you and I both are on Old Gray Bricks every once in a while with our friends on Old Gray Bricks.
Yeah.
And that's always great because you can stream with people who aren't like there. Like people are all over the country or in their houses, and I enjoy that aspect of like, you know, that kind of streaming. But it's always fun when you can like get in the same room as people and do streams together. I think that's always a blast. Ross toes and nail clippers. Tums and nail clippers are the things I always end up buying again when I travel. There you go. I think it's hilarious that you come into these streams at just the weirdest conversation points. Yesterday or last week, Ross came in and we were talking about something real crazy. I can't remember. But nail clippers, yes. You got to have them on you. There's nothing that compares to the strength of the nail clippers at home, though. You know,
I think we were talking about milking last time.
That's right. Yes, we were talking about male lactation. Go watch last week's stream for the whole thing about that, which you were also in the chat for that.
I was in the chat for that.
That's wild. Do you still do streams on? You're still doing streams every week on your Instagram too, right? Like I saw you streaming last week.
I have not been doing it. I would like to stream more, and I plan to, but no schedule right now. It's just random.
Do you like having a schedule for yourself in daily life, or do you like to kind of just figure it out as you go? Like, how often do you schedule yourself, like what you're doing?
I mean, for like outside of work, I don't really, unless I'm planning like a trip or something, I don't really schedule time for things. Honestly, I probably should, because I would be much more productive if I did. I just like to let things happen and chaos,
Chaos.
What about you?
Do you also have ADHD?
I feel like I do, probably.
Okay. I definitely feel like I do, as a lot of people probably in the LEGO community also can relate to. But I've battled with getting a good schedule for a long time, and I feel like whenever someone who doesn't have ADHD talks to me, or I talk about my struggles, sometimes I get like just get a planner, and that's always been a difficult thing for me to do. But right now I am trying it. I have a planner app that I'm using that I'm hoping can solve all of my life's problems. And it's one of those things that I definitely haven't started. I downloaded the app and I felt really good about downloading the planner, and it's there on my phone. Have I used it yet? Well, I need to plan a time.
Someday.
Yeah, someday.
Maybe.
Someday.
I might.
It's my non-committal scripts.
Yeah.
Wing it at all times, said Aubrey. I love that.
Yeah, I'm one of those types of people where I love a planner. I especially love a cute planner.
Yes.
I buy a planner. I use it religiously for like 2 weeks. And then I forget about the planner. Never use it again.
But it was a really cute planner, though.
Exactly. But you can only use it. I mean, if you get a planner that has like a calendar year in it.
Oh, right.
You can only use it in that calendar year.
That makes sense.
So I've stopped buying planners. I just don't.
I definitely missed some pieces here. There we go. On both of these legs, I missed pieces.
Oh gosh, I wonder if I did too.
This is does this happen to you when you're building live? Like you start making mistakes and have to go back?
Yes. Happened to me the first like 20 steps.
Aubrey said, I have a planner graveyard.
Yeah, I mean, I do too.
And I told Ross about this. He said, you were so excited to use it too. Listen, I'm still excited to use it. It's still happening, trust me. Eventually, someday, maybe, I need that on a TV shirt, like a t-shirt, Eventually, someday. I do like wing it at all times. I need that on a t-shirt too. We build update, progress update. We've got the 2 legs here. This is such a cool build. It's got a lot more posability than I realized it would. And I love the design of the paws. They've got like the pads on the feet, like cats, like real cats. Just like the real thing, just like a real tiger. Brant's Bricks is here. Howdy, y'all. How's it going?
Hello, hello.
Dylan Campbell said, yo, can we play some Lionel Richie? That's going to be a pass. Not because of Lionel Richie, but because copyright music. Aubrey said it's going to fix all your problems when you start using that planner. I think it would definitely help me, and I think the placebo effect would definitely kick in at some point.
Do you feel like you just need like are you talking about like scheduling like content or
Scheduling like my day.
just like things that you need to do throughout the day?
I'm the kind of ADHD where I will like, someone will ask me, what are you doing today? I'm like, I don't know. I might spend 2 hours working on one project. I might spend 2 hours working on another.
Yeah.
And I definitely get motivated by deadlines. This was awful in college. I would procrastinate, and I like right up until the deadline of something being due, and then I would get an A on it. I'd be like, oh, I can do this again.
Yes, I
Did
think.
you do that in college too? Did you procrastinate?
I think we both learned that about each other during Lego Office Week.
Oh, that's right. We haven't even talked about Lego Office Week at all, and here we are. We definitely did do that. That was so fun, by the way.
Like,
oh my gosh.
I was making animations the week that it was happening.
Yep. As was I. Everyone, like, for the most part, had a great time, though, which is the best thing. But I think they definitely didn't realize how much work went on for us, like, because we procrastinated and we're scrambling behind the scenes.
Yep.
I got to leave. See you next stream. Get ready to spin around, said Jason Nader. See you later. Thanks for coming by. Aubrey said, I might spend my day doing everything or literally nothing. Who knows? I can relate to that.
Missed a whole step.
I was going to ask you this. How often a week do you build Lego? How often are you building it? Are you building like every other day nowadays? Or like,
No.
do you work on sets? Like, because you said you build like to stretch out a build. So are you building like one build over the course of weeks?
Right now, I just transitioned in my job to a remote position.
Congrats.
So, yeah. So these past, like, honestly, the past, like, 2 months probably have been incredibly crazy for my work. Because we are moving, like, basically our operations to a whole nother state, and the new facility is trying to get everything sorted out, and it's just a crazy mess.
Crazy.
So work has been very draining. So I actually have not been building that much this year. I maybe build, if I'm lucky, I build a set a week.
Nice.
I don't know. How much are you building?
Too much for my own good. I think I'm probably building at least every other day. But it's not necessarily sets. I try to work on like mocks that I'm doing, even if I'm only putting down like a couple of bricks.
I have not even started what I want to do for Brick World.
Have you figured out like a plan yet? Do you know what you're bringing?
A plan? No. An idea? Yes.
Have you shared this publicly, or are you keeping it close to your chest?
I would like to do Paradise Falls from Up.
Oh yeah, this is one that you've had for a while, because I remember you telling me that a long time ago.
Yes, I would like to try my hand at a conveyor belt waterfall, and have some movement in there.
I love that.
But I mean, how many days away is Brick World?
We're like 70 something days away. Maybe Aubrey knows. Somebody can look it up. It's June 11th, I think. Or June...
I think that's right.
No, not
I think it's
June
the 12th.
It's like June 15th.
Oh, yeah.
It's like June 15th, I think. But it's coming up.
So, yeah, we'll see.
Would you use the set in the mock?
I've thought about it, but I feel like if I do that, the scale is gonna have to be pretty big. Like
That's right. Yeah,
the
yeah.
cliff will have to be pretty big. So I might try to do like a mini version.
Yeah. Like, how big? Like, would the house be like?
Maybe like that big.
Like that big? Okay.
Like I feel like that would be a good size to have like a this tallish,
waterfall.
like that big.
That would be so cool, especially the movement feature. Like you killed it with the coral reef and the movement in that, and so I feel like having one moving waterfall would be a lot simpler
Yes.
than the reef, just because of you had like sharks and jellyfish and all kinds of stuff moving around.
I don't know why I thought that I should try Technic for the first time and then also do it like 4 different ways.
Aubrey said it's like 60-ish. It was 69 days away when Rodeo was 90 days away. Okay. Topic Bricks is here. Hello, Topic Bricks. Hello. How are you doing? That con crunch though, that is motivating. You know, I have a build that I have not even started yet that I have signed up for with space at Brick World.
Oh gosh.
And, but hold on. I feel like I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for you to get to a very specific step that we have to stop on
Oh, to put the.
to place the most important piece in this build.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay.
No pressure. No pressure. No rush.
Okay.
D-
let's go.
Dylan said, "Should I fix the window on my Lego Daily Bugle?" Only if you want to. I like the window being broken out. With the
I
Green
personally have mine with the window being broken out.
Goblin. Yes, I think that looks like a better display piece, and I like that. I like that a lot. Dylan said, "Can we all agree that Iron Man 2 is the best Iron Man movie?" Mm-hmm. I cannot agree. I think Iron Man 1 is probably the best Iron Man movie.
Can I say, are you a big Iron Man fan?
I would say so, decently.
I don't really like Iron Man.
Your Team Cap?
Sorry.
Are you Team Cap though, or
I'm Team America's.
Team America's butt?
Yeah.
We need a Lego Captain America version of the set. Is what you're saying?
Yes, please.
I enjoy both. I will say my favorite Marvel movie of all time is Captain America: Winter Soldier. That
Yes,
is my
that's a
favorite
good one.
Marvel movie.
I think the Captain America storyline is more interesting to me.
I would agree. It definitely has, like, you have the romance between him and Peggy, you know, all kinds of kind of long stretching relationships with Bucky and, like,
Yeah.
the history behind it, the years that he was in the war.
Oh my gosh,
So-
how far ahead of me were you? Jeez.
Not that far. You're, like, on the same page or just one page away, I believe.
So much pressure.
Yeah, you're just one page away. Winter Soldier is the best. Exactly. Yes. That is the best, like, the best plot, the best stakes, the best, like, suspense.
Also, I
Ugh.
mean, let's be real. Bucky is also.
Fine as hell.
He is.
Bucky's great. I love his like journey in the MCU. I would rewatch Winter Soldier at just the drop of a hat. That is just how much I love that movie. You also get, speaking of how great Captain America Chris Evans is, that's this movie, I think that you get the helicopter pull, you know, like, let me reenact this in Teletubbies. When he's like
You look just like him.
pulling the helicopter and the railing. It's a great moment. Did Adam go to another dimension for anyone else, or is it just me? Another dimension? What does that mean, Aubrey?
What?
Another dimension. Am I still here?
Hello?
Hello? Is anyone out there? And Civil War. Civil War is great too. Civil War is a great one too. Nothing tops that the scene with the two of them, the two sides of Civil War, like running at each other, that big battle. Fantastic. Fantastic filmmaking.
Okay.
Okay, all right, here. We're gonna do this together. I'm gonna zoom in. Can you scoot over and, like, we're gonna do this on the camera. If you guys didn't know, this tiger is known around the world for this one feature. We're going to do this live. We have the rear end on both of us. Let's do it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Perfect fit. 2 butts here. Let's make them kiss. There you go.
I can't believe that just happened.
And there we go. The butthole has been added to the butthole tiger. Honestly, an iconic thing. Your mic sounds a little rubber bandy. An echo.
Is there an echo on mine?
Oh, that must be it. Hang on. Is my audio sounding weird, guys? I feel like it is. Here, let me restart my mic. We're gonna do this. We're gonna unplug this. You should be able to still hear me on hers. Can you guys hear me on hers? A real requiem for a dream here, Ross.
It's part of the experience.
Is there still an echo? Let's see. Echo's only on Adam. Okay. I feel like we need to redo our butthole placement.
This is a great prank, you guys. Are you sure there's an echo, Adam? Or are they just messing with you?
No, I think there might be an echo. I can't hear it on my end, but I know they can hear it on the stream. Echo's only on Adam. Oh no. Here, let me see. Let me see if I go to our stream on YouTube right now. Can I hear myself?
This is a great prank, yes. Are you sure there's an echo, Adam? Or are they just messing with you?
No, I think there might be an echo. Oh yeah, there is an echo. There is an echo. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's mute me, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this over here. What if we share a microphone? Does it work for you guys?
Does it work? Hello?
Bro sounds like Iron Man. I feel like this should be working. I can't hear anything, but that's okay. Let me do this. This happened last week a little bit too. So, how's this, guys? Does this work? 2 Teletubbies, 1 mic. Why are you laughing?
We did just kiss buttholes. So.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Dan, are you watching?
Oh no. Oh man. Moving through the Teletub verses. Okay, that's why Aubrey was saying I went through another dimension, was because my sound was off. Yeah, this should work. This should be good. We're on the back legs of the tiger now. I got to catch up to Aubrey.
I'm really not that far ahead.
It's better now. Sweet. Okay, cool. We fixed it. One of these days, there will be a perfect stream. It will happen once. There will not be repeats. It's going to happen, and then every stream after that will be messed up. This is not that stream. The Winter Soldier was a terrible movie. It was way too confusing. Oh, you got to give it another chance, Dylan. I love that movie. Definitely top favorite Marvel movie for sure. So besides you're watching Batman the Animated Series, you're watching the Spider-Man series, are those like the main shows you're watching right now? Are you watching anything else? Have you seen any movies?
I am also watching Vanderpump Rules.
Oh, okay. I've heard of this. I've heard of Vanderpump. Describe to me, as someone who's unfamiliar, or anyone that's unfamiliar with Vanderpump, what is Vanderpump?
Okay. So Vanderpump Rules is Basically, it's a reality TV show. It's trash TV.
Yep. Always good to have a little trash.
The first few seasons, what it was is Lisa Vanderpump, who was on Real Housewives. I think of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And she has a few restaurants. So it follows the staff at her restaurants and basically the drama and all the craziness. So the first few seasons you get to know the staff, and no one really the staff doesn't really change that much over the first few seasons, so it then begins to just follow those people. So those people are not working at the restaurant anymore, and it's on like season 10 or something, and it's just following these friends' lives. It's just reality TV. It's drama, and there was a huge scandal last season of one of the couples that had been together for like 8 years, 10 years.
Split up.
He cheated on her with her best friend.
Oh my gosh.
And his name is Tom Sandoval, so they called it Scandoval.
I feel like I've heard of this. This sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's just really good trash TV.
Aubrey said, was that the first technical difficulty? I think it was. I'm not keeping track of these, but Aubrey did steal a piece from me earlier in the stream, so.
It's true.
I wouldn't say that's a technical difficulty. I'd say that's more of this an Aubrey difficulty.
Yeah.
Lego Lightbulb said, why Teletubbies? Why not Teletubbies? If you say Marvel is better than Star Wars, I'll give you a high five. I like both of them, so I won't say one way or the other.
I also feel like they're different.
Yes. Different strokes for different folks. I do enjoy a good reality TV every once in a while. Have you watched Love Island? Have you ever watched Love Island?
Which?
The OG original Love Island. British Love Island.
Oh, I've seen I think one season of the British Love Island, and I watched the most recent season of the Australian Love Island.
Okay. I have seen the first season of Australian Love Island. I've not seen the most recent. That show was such a guilty pleasure. I really enjoyed the British version. Again, it's the accents, like.
Well, then you should watch the most recent Australian.
I probably should. I do. I don't have any like trashy television that I'm watching right now. I've been on Bad Batch. I've been watching the Bad Batch.
Okay.
I just watched the newest episode that came out today. Been watching the Marvel, the X-Men '97 show, which has been great. The new X-Men show. What else? I think that's pretty much it right now. I just finished up a Netflix show that I've been watching for a while now, but
which is
3 Body Problem. Have you heard of this?
Okay. Why do people keep talking about this? What is this?
So, okay. It's the main thing you need to know about 3 Body Problem is don't expect like a conclusion because it's part of a trilogy, but it was entertaining. But first of all, Cody O in the chat to buy a fan for those Hout costumes. Listen, we've got the air going like crazy in here. It's freezing. I'm sure that when I step out of this costume, it's going to be like the Arctic. But thank you so much for $20 in the chat. Thank you, Cody. Great to see you. And thanks for stopping by. So nice of you. You guys are donating. We're not here for the donations, but we're just here for the vibes and the good times. But thank you so much. Man, we've got to start a fund. Maybe that's the key to getting money on live streams is just suffering of some kind, and they pay for more or less suffering.
Okay, guys, how much are you gonna pay for Adam to drink the peanut butter oil?
That's a high value ticket item. We can't just throw that out there.
We'll start at like 50 cents.
50 cents? 50 cents is like a shot of peanut butter oil. No, that's like a thimble. That's not even a. No, that's a high value. I want to do a stream dedicated to just the peanut butter oil drinking,
A whole entire stream
well, that's got to be the end. That'll be the build up. We'll build up.
Okay.
We'll be building a set, and at the very end of building the set, we will drink the oil.
Okay, you say we. Who is joining you?
I'm involving you in this at this point. Like, I feel like you've heard the story, the lore behind the challenge of drinking the oil.
I'm gonna find
someday maybe, right?
Yeah, someday eventually maybe.
Someday eventually maybe.
I'm gonna find a Mr. Peanut costume.
Okay, that would be funny though.
For us to wear.
I've got to do that in the peanut butter challenge. That would be great. No, Three Body Problem was really great. It's about it's kind of hard to describe what it's about, but there might be aliens involved. There might be some like conspiracy involved. It's kind of like a look at like what would happen if like there's a bunch of phenomena that happens around the world and everyone's trying to figure out how it's connected to some murders. Like, it's a great story. You kind of have to watch it. But I didn't realize that it was based on a long-running, very popular book series that definitely needs more runtime. So they condensed a lot of it into these few episodes, but they're going to do another couple seasons. But it was good. I enjoyed it. It's kind of creepy. You know, it's like a mystery, you know, a sci-fi mystery. Aubrey said, must have donation tiers leading up to the oil drinking. Exactly. There's got to be strategy behind this. We're not just going to be chugging it like in the middle of nowhere. Cody said, I would cook in a costume. I did mascot in high school, so I know the struggle. This is new Cody lore for me.
Okay, but the real question is, what were you cooking?
Right. Like, is this a danger? I feel like cooking in costumes, like, you got to worry about, like, is this flammable?
It's like a fire hazard.
Yep.
But, okay, you did mascot in high school?
I do want to hear more about that. Like, what character were you? Or what was your high school's mascot? Have you ever worn, like, a full mascot costume? Like, or done, like, a full...
I have not.
Okay. The only time that I have wore a costume that's like a full-fledged mascot, I think I've told this story on stream before. I used to work at Chick-fil-A. So I got the honor of wearing the cow suit, which is a highly coveted position at Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
yeah? Not really, but it was fun to wear. Those things do get hot. But yeah,
did
it was fun.
Have a fan in it?
Here's the thing. It did have a fan, except it was broken. So,
great.
But I was working at a Chick-fil-A that was inside of a mall. So we weren't outside, thank goodness. I've seen, Chick-fil-A people outside doing like stuff by the road. So I wasn't that kind of a cow. I wasn't a road cow. I was an indoor cow.
Wasn't a road cow. You heard it here first. He's not a road cow.
I'm not a road cow. I was an
He's
indoors
an
cow.
Indoor cow.
It was sweet though. Like, you would have kids who, would run up and you would feel like little arms wrap around your leg and they're like, oh, it's the cow. And it was very sweet. So I feel like I've always like thought about what it would be like to be like a Disney mascot, in costume. And
but I have heard there are a few podcasts out there that of people who talk about
what it's like,
and I've heard that it is
awful,
not the best.
Really? Okay. I need to be doing more research then before I have these fantasies.
Mainly because it's hot. It's so hot. And then, of course, younger, like, preteens at the park want to mess with people in costume, and you can't do anything to retaliate.
That's true. Like, you have to be in character the entire time.
In character.
Cody said he was Aaron the Eagle, or Arine. I don't know how to say that last part. Arine the Eagle, or Aaron the Eagle. Yes, when God's chicken was flowing through you. God's chicken flows through me. This is from last week. This is another reference to last week. Thank you for, yes, it does. It do be flowing. Can I just go on a tangent for a second? Can I just go on a tangent? So, I might have told this story on stream. I did tell the story on stream about how last week I was trying to get some Chick-fil-A and my local Chick-fil-A is closed for renovations,
Oh.
which first world problems is just very difficult because where else am I supposed to get my chicken? I have to drive now an extra 15 minutes to get my chicken. Anyways, tangent over.
You don't have a Zaxby's?
I do have a Zaxby's. It's the one over by Sugarloaf, but like sometimes you need Chick-fil-A. Like nothing can replace the Chick-fil-A. Eat more chicken, my guy, said Dylan. Yep, I'm trying. But yeah, I definitely support your Pikachu mascot dreams. We need to figure out where to get you one of those.
Yes.
I have a friend or an acquaintance now, not really a friend, but I know someone who, I think she still is, but she would perform as some of the princesses at Disney.
Oh.
And I always found it fascinating because, you know, when you're a Disney performer, you cannot say, I worked as Tinkerbell. You say, like,
Yeah.
I'm friends with Tinkerbell, or, you know, I've always found that really fascinating. So,
Yeah, it's the whole Disney character training program
Yep.
and like all that stuff. I listened to this really interesting podcast about, you know, people that have done it, and they talked about what it was like, and it's just very interesting to hear how strict Disney is on certain things.
Yep.
Just for the sake of, you know, the experience.
Like the immersion, you know, the magic.
Yeah.
Got to protect the magic.
Protect the magic.
When was the last time you were at Disney? Have you been there recently?
So, I have only ever been to Disneyland in California one time.
Oh, not Disney World? You've never been to Disney
Nope,
World?
never been.
Wow.
I've been to Universal once.
Okay.
But I, once I was like 21, I started getting really bad motion sickness.
Oh, okay. Like if on the rides and stuff?
And found this out at Six Flags. So, yeah, after writing Batman, I was like,
ooh,
this is going to be a no for me for the rest of the day.
Oh, man.
So, I haven't really tried to ride roller coasters since then.
That
I
makes
know
sense.
there's stuff that you can take, like Dramamine, and
Yep.
I've seen people with, like, the bracelets.
Oh, yeah.
But I've
seen those recently, too.
haven't attempted because getting sick from motion sickness is not fun.
No. I have strong memories of Space Mountain doing that to me as well, like as a kid. And I like enjoy Space Mountain, and I have ridden it since, but for some reason Space Mountain does that to me. I've never been a big roller coaster guy either. But yeah, I can definitely relate to that. Do you enjoy, like, as someone who gets motion sick, do you enjoy going on the rides or going to the parks just for the shows and, like, the experience? Or does it discourage you from, like, going?
So, I don't know. It is kind of hard to justify going because
Right.
I can't, like, I'm paying to also ride the rides.
Exactly.
Which I feel like with Universal, especially if you're going to like Harry Potter World or you know, all that stuff, it's there are things that I can do and look at without riding the rides.
Yep.
But I don't know. I mean, it's been so long since I've been that I don't really know like what else there is at Disney besides the rides.
Yeah. It can definitely be hard, especially for like the motion sickness. What about like the Buzz Lightyear ride, like slower rides? Can you do those, like, or do those still like affect you?
I feel like if I took Dramamine, I would be fine. But I don't know. I haven't tried.
I have a story about Six Flags. that they have that Superman coaster. Was that there when you were there? Have you heard about the Superman coaster?
That used to be my favorite ride there.
Really? Yeah. That ride has, if you don't know, it has a inverted loop where you I don't even know how to describe what it does, but it's an inverted loop where you go upside down. And I rode it last time I was there. I rode it in the morning. And I was like, oh, this is so great. And at the end of the day, there was no lines. It's like, let's go on it again.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of putting my phone in my pocket.
Yep.
And this inverted loop, of course, takes your phone out. And so I get off the ride and I'm like doing the whole like, oh, where's my phone? Where's my phone?
Where is it? Yeah.
And we got out in the line and there's, of course, like under the inverted loop, there's a fence around. And you can just see it's a graveyard of cell phones and jewelry and like all kinds of stuff littering the ground. And I was watching. I was like trying to find, and I spotted my phone, and I was watching these teenagers like run underneath the coaster, and they would grab stuff, and then they would run away. I was like, oh shoot, I need to get my phone.
That's so dangerous.
I know, and this is like right under where the coaster goes. So, and you have to jump a barrier, like you have to like jump the fence in order to get there. And so I like was like, okay, I found my phone. It's face down. And so I waited for the coaster to go, and then I ran out, I jumped the banister, grabbed my phone, and of course I turn it over, and it's just shattered, like completely shattered. And I was like, well, guess who's getting a new phone today?
Yep.
So I went to Best Buy that night and celebrated a long day at Six Flags with a new phone. So.
Hey, I heard that somebody tried to do that on the Batman ride to go get their hat, and it didn't end so well for them.
And that's a more closed off ride. Like there's no, wow. Wait, like did they die?
I am
pretty
sure they did not make it. This was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Aubrey said, let's go to Legoland. Their rides are chill. I would love to go to Legoland.
I would do that.
Yeah. They have very, very fun rides that are very relaxing and kid-friendly and adults with motion sickness friendly, which I would definitely appreciate. So, have you been to Legoland yet?
I have not, no.
Ooh, yes, you need to go. I haven't been in many years, many years. So, I know the closest one is Legoland Florida, which is in Orlando. So that's definitely one to check out. Back when I was a kid, though, my parents surprised me with a trip for my 10th birthday to go to the Legoland California, which was really cool. As a kid, you know, it was like this huge trip. But that's my only time that I've ever been to actually no, I have been to Legoland Florida a few years later. I went to Legoland Florida when it opened, so I have been to that, but it's been several years. So Jason Ader's back. Welcome back. Aubrey said they had no more use for a hat.
That's accurate. Accurate statement. Hi.
Yeah. So you have Rivendell that you haven't built yet.
Yep.
Is that going to be one that you build on a stream, or is that one that you're going to build like for yourself? Like, do you like to save stuff?
I will probably build that one myself.
There you go.
I most likely will like watch the movies when I'm
I love that.
building it.
Yeah. I did the same when I built Rivendell. I think it took me all 3 movies to build it too.
I haven't seen all 3 yet.
Oh wow.
I finished the first audiobook.
Nice.
And then I finished the first movie. That's where I'm at.
You're gonna have a great time with it then. That's gonna be awesome. Have you heard the rumors of Bear?
Yes, I have.
Is that one that you would also get, or like, are you happy with Rivendell?
I don't know. I'm pretty happy with Rivendell mainly because of the price tag on both of them.
Yeah.
It was like already a lot. I saved up my points for Rivendell.
Oh, you use points for it.
I used my points.
How much did you pay?
$50.
What? That's crazy.
So I saved up my points for a while.
How many years of points was that? Was it like had you used any points before that, or was it the first thing you used points on?
I had used points before that to get. What else did I get? I don't remember what I got last time, but this was only like the second time I'd used points. So
that's crazy. I always laugh at when the Lego store employee, when you go in to get your sets and they go, and would you like to use points with that? I'm like, nope.
Yeah. Nope.
No. And then I think I always make the same joke. I'm saving it for a rainy day,
I always say I'm saving it for a bigger set.
Yep.
Or make it easier to buy a bigger set.
What would you say, like, as far as sets go, if you could pick anything at all from any universe or any fandom to be made into a Lego set, what would it be? Like, you get to design or pick the concept. The dream set for Aubrey, it could be Lego Friends related, it could be like video game related, it could be anything. What would it be? Superheroes, Star Wars, anything.
Okay, I do actually have a couple of things that are coming to mind.
Okay.
So I would love to see like adult Mario sets.
Yes.
Like I think what they're doing with the Mario sets is great for playability and it's great for kids, and I mean, heck, if adults want to do that, that's great.
Yep.
That's just not my style. I like to display things. And so I would love to see like an actual, Peach's Castle with some minifigures.
Yep.
And not the buildable figures.
Do you have many of the Mario sets as is, like, or any of the?
I have the the display ones. So like the NES set and the Bowser set.
Nice.
And then the question mark cube thing.
Yep.
Another one that comes to mind is I would love to see a Big Hero 6 set.
Yes. Like a buildable character, or like what would you do? Minifigures?
A buildable Baymax would be really cool. But I would love to see like a scene from the movie, like maybe like the final scene, like somehow with that.
Oh yeah.
The portal and all that stuff. But that's like one of my favorite movies.
Mine too.
That's one I can rewatch again and again.
I assume you have the Baymax minifigure already from the Disney
that,
CMF?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, that was like the only one I wanted.
Yep.
I was like, I have to have this.
Did we trade our minifigures for that at one point? I think we might have. Did I give you a Baymax, or was it someone else? I think I traded you a Cruella or something like that.
I remember it took me a while to find one, so that we may have traded that one.
I love Big Hero 6. That is, to this day, one of my favorite Disney animated movies. Sets on that would be perfect. That'd be great. Did you see, what do you think about the Mario Kart reveal? Have you seen the Mario Kart?
I am very excited for that.
Yeah.
So, funny thing, I actually I was talking to a couple people about this at Atlanta BrickCon. I was wanting to do, which I mean, of course I still can. I was wanting to do one of my mock ideas was dioramas, but like like snippets of Mario Kart tracks.
Yes.
So like having like a little diorama of Moo Moo Farms, and it's just like a portion of the track.
Of course, a cow. You have to put a cow in the.
Exactly. Yep. So that was like one of my ideas, which I'm curious to see how they do it. How they're obviously, if the cart exists, it will be way easier to make the scenery instead of having to make my own
right
cart. But yeah, I'm curious to see like what size it's gonna be, and if we're gonna get minifigures.
Yes. I highly doubt at this point that they're gonna do minifigures for Mario Kart, because I think they want to include the digital Mario. I think they're called digifigs now, the Lego Mario stuff. But yes, I'm very excited to see what it looks like, what the courses look like. I'm a big Mario Kart fan. I am dying to get Mario minifigs as well. What if you did a Big Hero 6 mock? Have you ever thought about doing that? Like,
I haven't. I could. That's one of the things I could add to my maybe someday.
Maybe someday, eventually.
Eventually, when I have time.
That's great. Cody said like 60,000 in points, like the Sonic sets. Aubrey said Baymax. Dylan said I really want to get my sister the new Disney Castle. That new Disney Castle is gorgeous. That's another set that I would love to get. Jason Nader said, well, I was gone. You did not take the Teletubbies off. Of course not. Why would we take the Teletubbies off? We're here the whole stream.
This is my skin.
It is bonded with us. It's like, you know, those people that sit on the couch so long that they have to like get removed from the couch,
exactly.
Cut off the couch. We're gonna have to cut these off of ourselves. Like it's basically how it's gonna go. I bet they'll do minifigures if they ever acquire the appropriate licenses for it. Yes, I mean Nintendo definitely has to come to the table with. I think it's mostly Nintendo. I'm gonna blame Nintendo because they can be very strict with how they handle like their licenses. So, I did recently get my first Lego Mario set, and it was the Yoshi's Hut set.
Oh, I actually do have that.
Okay, I got it just for Yoshi because I'm a big Yoshi fan, and now my new problem is that every time I see a set with a Lego Yoshi in it, I want to collect all the Yoshi colors.
Yep.
And I feel like it's something that I'm going to do eventually, but they have a little Yoshi battle pack out right now that has a Yoshi egg and 2 different color Yoshis.
Oh, that's the one I have. That's
okay.
the one I got.
And I am like, every time I see it, I'm like, oh, I would love to get it. But I can't, I don't know why I can't just pull the trigger on it. So, but there's a lot of different color Yoshis, and I feel like I could eventually get them, but I don't know if that's something I want to put on myself, you know?
Could be another costume idea.
Oh, yeah. I do have a Yoshi cosplay.
We should all be different color
Different color Yoshis. And then I'll like carry a carton of eggs around with me and just
but don't
throw
they, like,
eggs at people.
Oh my gosh, throw them at people?
That's what they do,
don't
right?
Don't they like poop them out?
They do that, and then after they throw them at people.
Wow.
They like, you know, eat up the enemies, turn them into eggs, and then throw them at their enemies.
Perfect. It's a really good plan.
Jason Eder said, Yoshi is my favorite Mario character. Same. I genuinely think someone else has exclusive rights to Mario figures. Aubrey said, if that ever expires, I bet we'll get minifigures. That's why we got the digital ones. They're different enough not to count. That is a good thought. I know there are some other Mario building sets out there, like, what is it? There's another brand, not Creo or something like that. These other toys that you see in the Walmart aisle.
I don't think I've seen those.
I know of some. They look close to building toys, but yeah, this tiger is coming together. We're almost done with this, actually. I think we're both still tracking with each other. How have you enjoyed your first Ant Bandit stream?
It's been great.
Do I have to wear a different costume every time? I think that needs to be the thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Like it's gonna have to, you know, you'll know it's an Aubrey stream whenever I'm wearing a costume in the thumbnail. Have you streamed in costume before yet, or is this your first stream in costume?
I streamed for the charity stream.
Oh yeah.
The Beyond the Brick.
Beyond the Brick. Yep.
Charity stream in costume, but other than that, I don't think I have done a stream in costume.
How long do you think you've spent in costume before, or is this the longest time consecutively, hours wise?
I mean, I dressed up as a Teletubby for Halloween, so I was at a Halloween party for a few hours, and I didn't take it off. I feel like I wore it for very long time at Brick World.
Yep. You said you've been to Dragon Con too, right? Here in
Yes.
Atlanta? What did you wear to Dragon Con?
So the first year we went, we cosplayed as Gwen Stacy and Peter Parker.
Nice.
So I did a Gwen Stacy cosplay.
That's
and
great.
I remember that year we ran into somebody and their costume I will never forget. He was dressed in a pink suit, like a dress suit, and he had like a huge chain around his neck, and his name tag was Jigglypuff Daddy. So good.
That's hilarious. I feel like that's something you would only see at Dragon Con,
Yeah.
like of all places.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
We did that, and then the next year we did Peggy Carter and Captain America.
Nice, nice. That's great. I have been to Dragon Con a few times, and this year I've finally decided this is going to be my first time like building an actual cosplay to go, because I've always gone and it's been like last minute cosplays, not anything crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're going to Dragon Con, let's go, and that was how it was last year. And I think I went to a Halloween store and grabbed like a Yoshi head and like a t-shirt, and I was Rad Yoshi. That was my, Dragon Con costume. It was a green shirt that said Rad, and I had Yoshi head and sunglasses. But this year we're actually gonna put some thought into it, and I'm gonna do this guy right here on the poster, Rocketeer.
Oh yeah.
So I have a Rocketeer helmet downstairs that I've had for a few years, and I finally decided this is the year I'm gonna make a cool costume for Dragon Con and actually put some effort into it. So someday, maybe eventually, this is months from now, but I got to get started on it soon.
So if you could have any Lego set be a Lego set, what would it be?
Oh. So it would probably also be Lego video game related. I've loved all of the video game themes that have come out. We've got Lego Animal Crossing. We've got Lego Mario. I want more Lego Mario sets that are in the minifigure range if we ever get those. But my dream Lego set, honestly, is I think coming out this year with the Lego Legend of Zelda set. Yeah. That has honestly been a bucket list set for me for a long time. Very excited for Legend of Zelda, but like a Hyrule Castle. Oh, Hyrule Castle from Legend of Zelda would probably be a dream set. So, Dylan said, I've always been a big fan of the Shy Guys. Shy Guys and Lego are great as well. Dylan said, I forgot to ask something. How is your day going? How is your day going, Aubrey?
My day is going great. It was a pretty low stress day at work, and
there you go.
I had to make some calls about, we have some roof problems, so we're looking into getting our roof replaced.
There you go.
That was my eventful day.
But yeah, Legend of Zelda, we're rumored to get a set later this year, and I'm very excited about it. I think that's honestly like, I don't think we're getting a castle, but like, even if it's not, if it's just Legend of Zelda minifigures, I would be all for that. So, very excited to see that made into Lego. It's one of my favorite themes of all time, like, or just like franchises of all time, I guess. I will put on Legend of Zelda music to like pump me up, just the theme music. Mm-hmm. It gets me productive, it gets me going. So, but yeah, Lego Legend of Zelda. We are getting pretty close to done here. I have we'll zoom in. I've got the head of this tiger. Whoop, there we go. There's the head of the tiger. It's got an opening mouth right there. Very detailed. The techniques that go into this to get the shaping is really good. Like, there's some really like uncommon techniques. So We're gonna slap this on. I think this completes the tiger portion of this.
Oh, is there something else?
There's something else. There's more pieces here. Oh yeah, it gives you like a little terrain here. But here we go. Here is the tiger, fully done, and there it is. What a great set, though. This is honestly like, I want to set this next to the Fox, the Creator 3-in-1 Fox, and kind of compare them. They are very similar in size, but I think this one definitely takes the cake for posability, because the Fox is a little bit more locked off. It doesn't have that like body joint right there to give the twisting body. Dylan said, I'd like to see Spider-Man 2 PS5 minifigures. Same. That would be great. Did you play the Spider-Man game at all, the video game?
I have not.
That would be one that I'm sure Dan would really enjoy.
I think he played it.
Okay.
I remember seeing him play
A
a
really
Spider-Man game. Yeah, I would also like to see Kirby.
Kirby in Lego?
Yeah.
Oof.
Kirby would be cool.
What do you think the minifigure for Kirby would look like? How would you accomplish that? Like the shape? Just like a round ball with minifigure arms coming out of it? Like what would that look like?
I feel like it would have to be like buildable. I mean, otherwise we have to print a custom, because a Kirby with minifigure arms would be like
kind of cursed.
Yes, very cursed.
Yep. Cursed Kirby. Well, the thing is, on the internet though, right now, like if you go look up Kirby, like it doesn't take you long to get to cursed images of Kirby.
True.
It's part of his like, you know, it's part of the brand. It's part of the Kirby Kirby lifestyle, you know.
It's just part of the Kirby lifestyle.
Have you played a bunch of Kirby games? Like, are you a Kirby fan?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I played like a bunch of games, but I had the Nintendo 64. I don't remember the name of it. It was like with the dream shards.
Oh yeah. I think the dream shards or
like
shards
that.
of dreams or something.
And I'm currently playing.
Is it the new
oh my
one,
gosh.
Forgotten Lands?
Yes, forgot.
Oh.
Couldn't remember the name.
Forgot the Forgotten Lands.
Yeah, Forgotten Lands, which is really nice. It's definitely more. I wouldn't say exactly like Odyssey because it's not as open like level.
It's got
So you
those
can't,
Mario
like,
Odyssey
explore
vibes.
as much, but it definitely has the vibes. It's just not quite. I mean, obviously Mario games are known for being super crazy in-depth playable things.
That Kirby game though, there's a lot of. I played that earlier last year, and there's a lot of complexity to it. Like
there is
the copy abilities, and it's a great game. 1, 2, 3. I put one too many on here. Are you planning on building your terrain, or are you gonna leave those pieces?
I think I'm gonna leave it because I won't. It's very cute, but I won't. I'll break it down.
Yeah, makes sense. Lego Coconut Mall. Let's make that happen. Yes, Coconut Mall. That's the greatest Mario Kart theme of all time. Let's show off our here. Let's do this. Let's put them together. This is a great wide shot here. Here we go. Here we go. I'm clearing the way. Get out of here, Batman. Heyo. There they are. The two tigers. Tigers and Teletubbies. Maybe this should be like a
Tigers and Teletubbies.
Tigers and Teletubbies. Here, I gotta put my my gloves back on. My tubby gloves. This is quite the sight. Jacktime Films, you made it back just in time to see the finale here of the two tigers. This is Lord of the Rings, the two tigers. We'll go ahead and wrap this up here though, because it's been 2 hours and 20 minutes, and Aubrey has to go home at some point. But thank you guys for joining. This was a lot of fun. Thank you to Aubrey
Thanks
for
for
hanging
having
out. Where can people find you? Go ahead and tell people where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram. I'm AubTheBuilder _. Had to add the underscore because apparently there is a bodybuilder that has AubTheBuilder hashtag.
AubTheBuilder _.
Yeah, so AubTheBuilder _ on Instagram, mainly just on there. Maybe eventually YouTube, but not quite there yet. I am thinking about streaming games on Twitch, but we'll see.
Very nice. Yes. Definitely go and follow Aubrey if you guys haven't at this point. And like the stream. Hope you guys had a great time watching. And we're doing this every week at 7 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday night. We've been pretty consistent about it with different guests and different builds. So come and hang out and have a good time. This is always just a good chill time to hang out and build some Lego. And it's always a fun time hanging out with you guys. Look, he's got that's the stance. Hang on. It's ready for inspection.
It's ready for inspection.
You gotta put the tail up.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Point it straight up. There you go. I like the pose. This is gonna get me demonetized on YouTube, basically. No, but thank you guys for joining. We do a special sign off here.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen this, where we're gonna do this Teletubby style.
Okay.
So here, I'm gonna put my gloves on. Once again, thank you guys for joining, and hope you have a great week. Bye now.